Hi everyone, good evening. I hope you all are doing well and welcome back to our day four and the last boot camp session of our today's scanning and enumeration with Nmap. We'll be ending up today. We'll be discussing few more things and then we'll discuss about your doubts and everything. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jitu. Good evening, John. I hope you all are doing well, guys. Hmm. Hi. Hi, John. Okay. Good evening. Let's wait for another 2 to 3 minutes, and as soon as everyone joins in, then we'll just proceed further with the class and we'll discuss everything for today's session. Yeah, let's just give a few seconds, or you can say a few minutes for others to join as well, then we can proceed. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Yeah. So, if you have doubts from the previous lectures and you wanted to ask any questions, you can just ping me here in the comment section till the time everyone is joining and we are waiting. I can sort your doubts till the time that. Then later on we can discuss about other things. Good evening, Janet. Good evening, guys. Okay, got it, John. Hmm. You can see the recorded session, John, if you missed it, no worries. Good evening, Carrier. Hmm. Well, you can see the recorded session, no worries, John. Guys, do you have any doubts from the previous lectures? Any one of you? If you have, you can let me know. We can solve them first of all. Hope today's session will be very productive and informative. Um, Kalyan, I guess earlier sessions were also productive. Ma'am, have we covered 70% Nmap in these 3 days? Yeah, you can say we have covered a lot of stuff in Nmap. Nmap is a very, guys, a very big topic. You can say, well, uh, deep topic, so you have to understand every bit of it. Like even if why you are using a particular flag, you should be aware about that as well, Sagar. Good evening, Sagar. So you should be knowing about that as well. And what is this flag especially for? So that everything you have to know about it. So that's why covering up in 3 days, we have covered up a lot of stuff, but we're gonna go a little more deeper into it. And as I told you earlier, also, if you wanted to dive deep into the course and learn about Nmap totally and absolutely, you can just go and check my Udemy course. That is of 5 hours, I guess. No, not. No, 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 no. That is around 2.5 hours, I guess. So you can go and watch it there as well on the Udemy. That is also good. So else we have covered a lot of stuff. For now, for today's agenda, John, we are going to discuss about, you can say, what is NSE, what is the operating system, you can say, operating system flag that we can use, yeah, that we can use in order to perform the discovery of operating system, which operating system is being used. Then we are going to discuss about the NSE, that is network script engine, how you can use those scripts, what are the scripts that are used, and how you can actually find the vulnerabilities, the basic scripts we are gonna learn. Yeah, the team might be sharing it with you. I'll share it with the team, and the team will proceed further with that. The team will share with it with you, and that is not going to be that too much complex, guys. It's all about because it's going to be the straightforward project that will be shared with you, and you have to just perform it and submit the report. So that you can understand it. Today's agenda is all about and around the NSE, so NSE and the, you can say, operating system, OS. Okay, you can say to know about the operating system and OS. So we are gonna cover up all that. Just hang on with me for today's class, and then we'll be able to understand what we are gonna learn. Let me open up my Oracle virtual box side by side so that I can show you, and then I'll share my screen as well. Just give me a second, guys. Let me open it up. Okay, there seems to be some issue. Yeah. Mm, there seems to be some issue. Just give me a second, guys. I'll just open it up. Yeah. Just give few minutes, guys. It is opening up, and then we can just head on with it. Let's wait. How many of you have actually practiced whatever we have discussed in class, guys? Till now, like after finishing this class, how many of you have actually practiced the you can say the commands or I really the way explain everything your teacher says so clear and genuinely interesting and more. I will be sure if you are taking or recommending any other courses. Carrier, you can just like more maybe connected. You can ping me on my LinkedIn profile and I'll get back to you with that so that we can discuss about learning more about the cybersecurity. You can just ping me over there. I'll help you. I'll be glad to help you out in that case. Will that be fine? Yeah, okay. So Biswas practiced a little. What about others, guys? Did you practice a little bit or you just moved on, just skipping, like we are here for the attendance and we'll be done with it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Jitu also practiced. How much have you practiced, guys? You practiced each and every command. I'll also in the notes file I'll also drop you can say one thing that is um I'll also drop the you can see the commands, the basic commands of Nmap, a link for that where you can look after, like from Geeks for Geeks or something like that. I'll drop the link for that as well. Okay, that's good, Shivani, that you practice all the commands. Proud of you. So we are gonna cover up each and every command. You can from where actually you can practice all of those commands. I'm gonna share that link in the notes PDF. You can just go over there and see. I'll update it by tomorrow afternoon you can say or you can say by tonight I'll try to update the file for the Word document or the PDF document whatever it is. I'll update it and you will be able to see the commands to practice as well as to learn. I have been doing this since but just want to learn more in doing stuff. Okay, that's good. Which software to be used? For what actually? For Saga, for what actually you are asking? Yeah, we can learn. We will learn about. You can ping me, John. I already mentioned you. You can ping me there. Which software to be used? I don't get your question, John. Sorry, Sagar. Yeah. Okay, ma'am. You can share with. Yeah, I have shared the notes with the team, guys. They'll share it with you. Just there is some. You can say. Yeah. Jitu, I'm not a part of the communities or groups basically, so you can ask them regarding that. I already have the so you just about it. So you can ask them regarding that. I already have that, ma'am. I have been practicing on the scanning with the command. I can't really remember them. Yeah, you cannot really remember done it. You cannot remember all of the commands basically. So that is something really you have to you learn each and every command after uh, practicing after a lot of long time. But what happens is you can just keep a note of it so that when you get stuck, when you feel stuck, you can see those commands, but you have to practice it in a particular manner. So that's how you can do it. Can you guide on what to learn next after learning about scanning, reconnaissance, and map, etc., maybe for pen testing or ethical hacking? Biswas, you can just ping me on my LinkedIn profile so that I can guide you throughout the procedure if you wanted me to. Because right now we just have to proceed with the session as well. So you can do that. For coding and simulations, you can use online. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, you can either use basically you can either use the you can say online GDP compilers, or you can use a VS Studio Code. So you can do that. Um, the basic command and the advanced one. So yeah, okay. Your upcoming session update group ma'am for kindly request. Basically, my upcoming sessions you can see that see those on the LinkedIn profile, guys, for practicing which software to be used. For practicing, basically, Sagar, it depends. Like if you are practicing for coding, you can go and practice on freecodecamp.org, or you can just see the videos from the YouTube, or like DevTown also launches some of these for you can say. Danit, you can just ping me on my yeah, you can see over there. You can just ping me on my YouTube, sorry, Udemy, sorry, what I'm speaking. On my LinkedIn profile, I can share that with you there. For now, guys, let's just start with this all of the content, and for the today's session, we will be discussing everything today. So let me share my screen and just give me a heads up so that I can get to know regarding whether it is available and visible to you or not. Just give me a little heads up once it is. Is it visible, guys? Hmm. Seems like John now, yeah, Jeetu is able to see that. It's okay. Yeah. All right, guys, as it is visible to you now, first of all, what we are going to learn today. Yesterday, we covered up stuff like how you can detect about the version of an services that are being used. So, no, Ambrish, I guess my voice is audible. Yeah, it is audible. So guys, what basically we discussed yesterday, we discussed about you can say like how to detect the version of a service, and in that we looked after the services and all of the stuff. So what we can do is for now, as we have to detect what operating system is being used by the organization, domain, or the target host, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use a capital O flag. You cannot have it right now. You cannot have it right now, Naziri. We will be sharing it later on in the stage. So, guys, what we are gonna do is we are gonna use a capital O, and how you're gonna do the capital O, we are gonna discuss that. First of all, let's just go on and discuss the basic commands that we were discussing till now. Let's say nmap sv. This is what we discussed to detect the version of an domain or a target host. But as of now, we wanted to, yeah, as of now, we wanted to also detect the operating system. Like what operating system is being used by an organization or a domain, or you can say basically, basically around by the target host. Let's say we wanted a nmap. Oh, this is it. Yeah, but as we also wanted to see the version, let me once take a just a second, guys. Let me once take a IP address of Geomart or something like that so that I can show you. Ping geomart.com. Yeah. So basically, I got the IP address of this. Yeah. I got the IP address. Now I'm gonna show you that we are gonna do it nmap sv because we wanted to see for the version and as well as operating system. So we are going to do is what we are going to use O. That means we are basically describing a capital O for getting to know what the operating system. And then I'm just going to paste the IP address that we have gotten and just simply do the enter. And then you'll be able to see, let's see, guys, what are we actually getting over here. Let's wait for another 1 minute because it is taking a little time to get the outcomes for us. As we have discussed, as we have seen in the aggressive scanning, guys, that how everything is getting popped up in front of us, and why you can use multiple flags as well, guys, like I used right now. Like one is SV and the another one is Oh, so as I have mentioned two flags. It's taking a little bit of time, but it is going to show me the outcome that I actually wanted to see. So let's wait for it to open up. Till the time we'll discuss about NSE, till the time outcomes are coming up, or you can say output is popping up. OS for OS. Yes, G2, OS for OS. OS for operating system, basically. That is what we are discussing right now. If you wanted to gather information regarding the operating system of an organization, domain, or a target IP address or host, you have to use capital O, like hyphen capital O, which is a flag you can say for operating system. Is that clear, Jeetu? Now we are gonna see what is NSE. Guys, NSE is Network Script Engine. I'll be sharing you that as well. In the notes itself. Let me type it. Yeah. NSE. NSE stands for Network Script Engine. Guys, this is the one tool, Nmaps. It is an Nmaps powerful tool basically. A very powerful tool, guys, which basically helps you to gather information regarding the scripts that you wanted to do, or you can say you can use scripts in this as well. And you can also find vulnerabilities with the help of NSE tool. NSE tool is a really powerful tool which helps you to gather information regarding some vulnerabilities as well. And I'm gonna discuss about few of the, you can say, basic default commands that you should be knowing about in this. Let me share my notes so that I can show you. You can see over here, guys, you can see there is one thing. Basic NSE syntax is something like this, that you have to first of all mention nmap, and then you have to use double hyphen for flagging the script, and then you can give the script name with the target IP. Oh, Danto, I have told you that it is for operating system itself. In the Android hacking also, it's gonna be the same. Are you getting? Yeah. So over here, guys, you can see you can also, as I mentioned, you can also combine other flags as well in this in the same command. It could be related to normal nmap or a default scanning of nmap, but also for the NSE. But over here, you can see we can just use this command is here. Then script, we are mentioning the name of the script, what script we actually wanted to have it, and then we can give the target IP address, like just a normal target IP address. Or you can just give it this way as well. If you are using other flags inside of it, you can just mention how you wanted it to have. We'll discuss that as well. Don't get confused with that, guys. For now, I'm just giving you a brief example that what is the basic, or you can say the default syntax of a NSE, like how you can use the NSE command or how you can use the NSE syntax. Getting my point, guys? Is that clear till now? Let's see if it pops up in front of us, the results that we are looking for. Yes. So we got the output for the operating system, guys. You can see over here, this Nmap scan report is for this particular IP address. The host is up basically. That means our pinging is the connectivity screen not clear, and that O is a small one, and this one is today's capital. Oh no, basically, yeah, Danato, that I mentioned, capital O is for operating system and the smaller O is for the output, basically. There is a difference. Let me mention it over here so that you wouldn't get confused, because I can see you are a little confused about capital O and smaller O. Let me mention that. Capital capital O is for operating system, and smaller O is equals to for output. Is it clear now? Danato, just give a quick heads up that if it is clear or not. Okay, seems like you're taking a bit time in typing, no worries. So over here, guys, you can see, yeah, it's clear. Over here, you can see it is showing us all the information regarding one service is unrecognized despite returning data. If you know the service or version, that means it is just a normal thing. But you can see, guys, there is a SF port number 80. This is all the information regarding the operating system. Whatever we are getting, we have seen that in 403 as well. You can see 403. We discussed when we were doing the, you can say, an aggressive scanning as well. It is stating that it is forbidden. It is giving us the operating system information as well. Operation, okay. Just a sec. So this is just a simple thing that you are getting. You have captured all the, you can say, all the requests that are coming through that particular wavelength or a particular ID or an IP address. So that's how you can gather the information regarding operating system, what sort of HTTP it is using, what sort of content length it is having, or on what particular page or what particular HTTP server it have a bad request or a 403 forbidden. SF for software. Yeah, SF is for software. So basically, that's how you can get to know about this information. Okay. OS and service detection is performed. You can see OS, it is using a device type, as we have discussed that earlier as well, the bridge, general purpose, and switch. That the organization or IP address is using a bridge, general purpose is for to connect it. Ma'am, can we use Nmaps or legally or any external IP for testing? Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I did it for GeoMart only, guys. I did it for GeoMart to show you how it works actually. And as of now, you can just understand that Nmaps. Oh, it is legally if you are testing for a if you are legally taking permissions to test on a particular website. Let's say if you are doing a bug hunting, then you are given the permission. But in that case, also you have to be aware that how much automation testing they are providing you to, like how much automated testing is preferable and they are allowing you to perform. If it is being allowed in the 90% or like 50 to 90%, you can perform it in that way. That depends on an organization to organization or a program to program, that how much you're allowed to perform it. Is that clear, guys? I guess that makes sense now. Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah. So that's how basically you can gather the information regarding the operating system information. Then we were discussing about the NSE, guys, and we were discussing that how we can actually write the script in as well. Okay, hi guys. All right. So if you have to run a default script for NSE, what you can just use is Nmap SE. This is to run a default script, guys. Basically, could you please explain again from 403 and you get to know the type of OS? Danatu, that is simply one thing that I mentioned is that if you are typing capital O in an aggressive scanning, also we saw an information regarding the operating system where we saw that HTTP, it is going to give you the information regarding the requests that are coming onto that particular operating system. Whether it is built on a bridge or a switch, that is also going to be shown up onto that particular place when you are gathering the information regarding the operating system. Is that clear now? So guys, to basically run a default script for NSE, what we are going to do is we are going to use Nmap SC and then the target IP address. Let me show you how you can do it. You can just mention Nmap and then small s and capital C. Guys, small s and capital C is a flag for a script. That means we are performing a script command. That means we are using NSE over here. This is one of the tasks of NSE tool, that we are running a script, a default script you can say, and we are just going to mention the IP address that we have discussed over here. So and then after that we are going to just enter on it and we'll be able to see the IP address, the detail or the script of for that default script for that. Okay, what is this, Jitusha? This is not relevant, I guess, that you have put it in the comment section. So now here, guys, you can see up the host is up, and it have shown us the email, shown us a detail about the scripts basically. That what is the SSL certificate, what is the subject, or like it is a geomart.geo.com. It is a common name for that organization, and that means this SSL certificate is available for that, and the subject alternative name is like Geomart Prod SVPVT. That means a private organization is using. So that totally depends how it is showing up the information. It is not valid before and after. It have mentioned that as well. And then you can see the TLS randomness does not represent type. And why it is mentioning that the HTTP title is 403. That means that particular IP address that we were looking for is that Danito, that you have to read the whole script basically that you have popped up without, whether it is for operating system, you have to read it, then you will be able to get to know that it is for Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. Basically, the information that you get is related to the Linux, because most of the time it is being used instead of Windows or Mac OS. So over here you can see, guys, HTTP title is 403 because it seems that the IP address that we have used. Okay. Just give me a second, guys. Seems like my system is hanging a little. Yeah. So over here, this IP address that we are particularly using in seems like it is a forbidden page on onto the particularly, you can say, onto the sorry. Um Yeah, this particular page of GeoMart is forbidden and cannot be used, or doesn't have any sort of services being used. So that's why HTTP title for this is 403. If it is HTTPS title, it might show up that it is not forbidden, it is a 301 or 302. It would be popping us that way. So that's how you can understand this is the default script term, guys. And if you wanted to gather the information regarding like Nmap SC, and then you are going to gather information for SV, and then we are going to ping for the port numbers, and just simply stating we are going to give the IP address. Let me just open up another as well side by side, guys. I did one mistake. Yeah, let me do it this. And after that, what we are going to do is, okay, ping mm, amazon.com. Let's see what it shows. Control C. Yeah, this is the IP address, and let's see. Okay, I don't know why it is not copy pasting this. There seems to be some problem with it. 98.87.170.71. Okay, let me do it that way. Mm-hmm. Guys, just give me a second. My system is hanging a little bit. I have been using it like crazy. So just give me a second. It seems like I have to restart my Kali Linux. Just give me a second, guys. My system is hanging and I have to restart it. Yeah, I'll have to restart it, seems like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just give me a second. It is restarting, and as soon as it restarts, I'll show you how you can work along with the another scripts. Hmm. Ashutosh, it's not about the buying a new laptop. It's the problem uh, with the so many tabs being opened. My system is being too much complex. That's why. If you would see, I have so many tabs. Let me show you. You can see these are all the Chrome tabs open up in downside, and on the other, another Chrome page is one another Copilot is open, one another Notepad is open, one another Obsidian is open, one another at a place Oracle is also working side by side. So it's not about buying a new laptop. If these many tabs want to be open, so then I feel that it could be possible somehow that I would be somehow able to work it in a normal manner. So the issue is with using so many things at a one time. And no other problem is there. These things happen with everyone, guys. Just it's normal with everyone. And constantly working for something, constantly working for something, my laptop doesn't even get, I don't keep my laptop shut down, guys, sometimes. So that's also a bit problem, when you keep on working, working, working. Yeah, it is 16 GB RAM only. John, that's not an issue. Yeah, it is shocked by my multitasking skill. Very, very, very absolute thing that you have mentioned, Karir. It's the thing that is being that is it is in shock with that. For few many months, sometimes it happens that I don't even shut my laptop. It is i5 processor basically, Jitu. These are the normal things that happen with people, guys. That's normal. When you would start practicing, when you will start diving into cybersecurity, there are chances that you'll face the same thing that I'm facing right now. That's so normal. There are so many. Yes, you can ask your doubts till the time it is logging in and it is opening. If you have any till the time what we have discussed, you can ask those doubts. No, I wouldn't say that it is because I have used both. In Mukund, I have used both. I have been using VMware from the last 3 to 4 years earlier, and after getting over here, like for from the past 2 years, I have been using what, Ashutosh? I didn't got your question. What you're asking? Basically, earlier I used VMware only as I thought VMware is much better than Virtual Oracle Box. But after using it for like 2 to 3.5 years, then I realized that no, Virtual Box is way more better than VMware because there are so many things that we can do. And yeah, that's what happens, John. That's normal. Just a second. Yeah, it's open, guys. Let's start again. Yeah. Now we are going to discuss about, let's say we are going to ping first of all the Amazon.com. And after that, guys, what we are going to do is Control C. We got the IP address and we're going to copy paste it, Control Shift C, and then clear it out. Let's now just work on with how do people scan a network range of IP address. Yeah, instead of a single IP, Biswas, we are going to discuss that as well. I'll show you how you can do it. First of all, we'll discuss about a little bit of scripting that we are discussing. SC, SV, and PN is basically for the network like port scanning, guys. So we are gonna enter the IP address and let's see what it shows us the as of result. Yeah, let's wait for the results to pop up. Until the time the results are popping up, I'll show you, Biswas, how you can actually use it for range scanning. There is one thing that you want, like you can just mention the Nmap, and then you can mention the IP address. After IP address, you can you can mention either the IP address, that from which particular IP address you wanted to have, or if you are looking for the port scannings, then you can mention it with the help of ports. Port scanning, I have already mentioned you. You can say that how you can actually do it in a port scanning. But if you are discussing about, you can say the IP addresses. It depends. You can. Why is it taking a long to? It always take a little time to ping out the thing because it is capturing data in a real time, John. That's why it is taking a bit of a time, you know. Saurabh, you can use this command like nmap, then IP address, and you can just use it by giving a hyphen, a little hyphen, or you can say creating a flag over there, and put the IP address that till which particular IP address you wanted to gather the information, or you wanted to scan the network. Got my point, Biswas? Is it clear? Yeah, it is still taking a little time. Guys, this command always takes up a lot of time because you can see, yeah, it is done. Let me show you guys. You can see, guys, it is a detailed information regarding a particular target or a domain host which we are looking for. Over here, you can see, first of all, it is showing us the Nmap scan report for a particular IP address. Yeah, thank you. So after that, it is showing that there are 998 filtered TCP ports and there is no response from them. What are the ports which are open, and what is the service there is that which is available for this? This is a scripting, guys. This is what we are doing is scripting. And someone have recently asked in the past two, you can say past two, I guess in the past two sessions, someone asked me regarding the scripting. I don't know who asked. I don't remember the name particularly, but yeah, someone did ask me about the port and the states and the services and the version. So what happened is you can see what it is in an open state. The service being used is HTTP, and the version is server, guys. So HTTP server header shows the information, then it shows the fingerprints strings as well, like which is the DNS version, bind request TCP, what is if it is having a bad request, which version it is using, like 1.1, you can see over here it is using the HTTP 1.1 version. After that, this is a scripting, guys, that we are performing over here, like we are gathering the information. After that, you can see that this is for what, yeah, then another HTTP is being used over here, which is moved permanently from a particular HTTP to HTTPS. It is. Yeah, Viraj, it was you. So now you can see, I guess, that how we can actually script out things and how we can use the scripting into it. Okay, that was me. So you guys are now fighting that it was me. It was you. Okay, guys, no worries. We got to know that there was someone who wanted to ask about scripting. So here is the part of the scripting. Just understand that and don't fight about this topic. So over here you can see that this is a particularly that the particular HTTP have been moved permanently to HTTPS. We got this information as well from here. And then after that, you can see there is an RPC check. That means what sort of content length is given, content type is in which format. It is in HTML and it is in a text format. As well as you can see the connection is closed. The port is closed. That means the service is closed. So somehow you cannot use it or you cannot use any vulnerability against it. So that's simple. So after that, you comes up with the 443 TCP and the open, the state of the port is open, then it is using service as SSL or HTTPS. That means the service, you can say the version is server basically, and then you can say the TLS random. Everything is almost similar that we have covered up earlier, guys, but the only difference is that we are able to get a detailed information and in a particular manner that we might get with the help of, you can say, the request we are capturing over the burp suite. So that is how you're going to gather information using Nmap. You can use the scripts. You can just mention it simple in a simpler manner. After that, what you can do is another script that if you wanted to find out the vulnerability using this, what you can just use, you can do is just give me a second. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Over here, then we are going to discuss about the vulnerability, that how you can actually find the vulnerability using the script. We are just going to mention nmap and double hyphens. We are going to give a flag basically. That is for script and then vulnerability and the target IP. Let's find it for the same, guys. I'm going to mention nmap and then going to give double hyphens because I'm writing a script flag, And after doing that, I'm gonna mention vulnerability. Why is that? Why is it that when using the capital letters, it says that it need root privileges? Because you might not be because it is that the particular storage that you are using in such a manner, you need root privileges in some cases. If you're using for, you can say, if your system is not, you have not created or given the root privileges to it, then it might be possible. John. Nmap script vulnerability, and then you can just give a particular IP address that we have already captured. You can just give it, and you will get the results for vulnerabilities if there is any, guys, onto that particular IP address or a domain or a, you can say, any host. You will be able to see all those scripts popping up in front of you. Let's wait for that and see what vulnerabilities it is capturing for us, and what vulnerabilities we can look with the help of NSE tool. Are you guys getting my point? What I'm trying to explain you guys, that how you can use NSE tool, how Nmap scripting is gonna help you out. Is it clear, guys? Sarang, you got late. I cannot recap a lot of stuff because it's too much of stuff that you can see the recorded session later on. Yeah, Carrier is stating that it is clear. Is it necessary to use it? Yeah, because because scanning needs a little bit of root privileges as well. Jitu is also saying yes, no answer is clear. Let's wait for it to pop up in front of us, guys. Till the time we are gonna cover up a little bit of another commands as well, so that I can explain you. You can see, guys, if you wanted to gather the information, what you can do is you can just mention the script, and after using the script, you can either give the HTTP title, that what sort of information you're trying to get. If it is HTTP title, if it is SSL cert, if it is who is domain related, or if you wanted to collect the metadata. So you can mention into the script equals to that collects data, that I wanted to collect metadata, then it will be popping up the information regarding the metadata. Then if you wanted to find out the exploit of a particular script, then you can just mention exploit equals to, you can give SMB vulnerability or something like that. So similarly, these things are going to work in that manner. You just have to give a discovery, and you can just mention the DNS root, HTTP num, find subdomains or directory. The purpose of using the discovery category in the NSC script is to find out the subdomains, directories, and you can say brute forcing of, or you can say enumeration. That is what enumeration is. That means you're gathering information using the scripts. So that is what enumeration is basically. Clear, guys? Let's see if it shows. No, it is not. It is still not showing our results. Let's wait for another 2 minutes, guys, and we'll see. We'll see the commands till the time, and I'll share it with you in the notes section only, so that you can get a better understanding and you can practice it at your home also without getting confused. So that's how you can basically run multiple specific scripts as well. You can run the scripts from a specific category as well. You can, let's say, if you wanted to scan out Nmap, you're just gonna give script equals to default or safe, and then after that you're just gonna give the target IP. Like if you wanted to run a default script or a safe script, that depends on it. So that's how things are gonna work in that case. Guys, I'm not gonna share the attendance link till 7:50. I have been repeating this from the day one. The time for the attendance is only 7:50, so do not ping the comments section with the attendance, asking for the attendance link. It is taking a bit time, guys. Seems like this processor is trying to find out a lot of vulnerabilities. Yeah, okay. Seems like it is taking a little time. I didn't got your question, Ashutosh. On my phone, 90%. I didn't got you. 90% data fines. What? Ashutosh, your question is not elaborative. Can you please do it? I'm Amit Bhardwaj from Cybercrime Field. This is my business account, but it's currently showing the name Kareri Camps. Please excuse the confusion. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's why I always mention that you should always have to write your real name if you're using that. So you can just that's totally fine if you Nmap is the god for CEH. Yes, Sarang, Nmap is actually the god for the CEH. So Amit, that's totally fine. You can just it's good that you mentioned about this particular thing. Else, I was so confused with the name that what is actually your name, and I was not able to identify how to pronounce it for you. So it's good that you told me. Yeah, guys. And now we get to see that we got the list of the you can say vulnerabilities, guys. You can see the port on the port number 80 TCP. It is showing us the detail. What vulnerabilities it tried to find? It tried to find a CVE 2014-3704, but the error is that script execution actually failed. Failed. That means the script didn't work over there. So this is somehow safer than what we actually think. No worries, that's absolutely fine. And then you can see that it shows the debug error, the execution again failed. So the stored accesses couldn't find any stored accesses vulnerabilities. You can see, guys, we are able to see the vulnerabilities, which is actually available or not. If there is any vulnerability, it is gonna pop up in front of us with the help of Nmap. Just a normal script you have to use, and the default script list of the scripts is popping up in front of you. It's really amazing, isn't that? So you can see how NSE is actually a god of, or you can say god of the network mapping script, or you can say the scanning commands. So that's why NSE is known to be a powerful tool, basically. Then comes up is HTTP CSRF. Couldn't find any CSRF vulnerabilities. DOM-based accesses is also not found. You can see these are basically these vulnerabilities are not found. So you can say that the organization or a domain which you can if Ashutosh, if you have, you can say Wi-Fi, you can connect it to that because I can't help you in that case. I'll be sharing the link in a few minutes. Just give me some time, because the syllabus is left a little bit as more, and then you can just fill out the form and you can leave if you want later on. So you can see, guys, you can see the vulnerabilities found over here, like XSS vulnerabilities, DOM based XSS vulnerabilities. So these vulnerabilities are not actually found, so that means the organization or a domain or a target host we are trying to get on have some sort of sense of security into them. Is that clear, guys? Just give a quick yes or no, guys, so that I can just pause the session today or for here, because that's it that we are going to discuss for Nmap and enumeration, I mean, like scanning and enumeration with the help of Nmap. There are so many more commands we can discuss on few. What about our project, Zach? The project will be shared by the team to you, and you can see over there. It will be shared in the group itself, so you can see there. No worries for that. So okay, seems like everyone have got it. Let me share. What is project Islamic Network? You have to complete one project, create a report, and share it with the team, or you can say fill out the form for that, basically, so that you will be provided with the certificate if you have attended all of the classes and the boot camp session and created like completed the project as well. So let me stop sharing the screen, guys, and let me share this. Let me share the link of attendance with you guys so that you can fill it out and we can proceed with your doubt sections. Just give me a second. Okay. And as soon as I drop the link for the attendance, guys, do not spam the comment section, so that you can basically just get to know what is it. Yeah. Here we go with the link, guys. You can just see it over here. It's just dropping up. Just a second. There seems to be a little. Okay. Just a second, guys. There seems to be a little network connectivity issue. Yeah. that it popped up so quick. So sorry for that. So yeah, you can now ask your doubts, guys, if you have any, and then we can proceed further with your doubts. You can just head on with your doubts, and I'll take your doubts. Just put your doubts. Guys, are you able to hear me out? Yeah, so you can basically ask your doubts, guys. Yeah, go ahead and ask your doubts, guys. I'm here only. I You can just ask your doubts. Today is day four, ma'am, but yeah. You just go ahead with the day five. No worries. Mukund, what IR? Yeah, basically that is AR, not that is not IR. Basically, that is AR. Basically, um, I don't know about this question. You can ask the team. If I complete the project in Miss One session, you might be getting the certificate. You might be getting the certificate, not all the certificates, but it could be possible that might be one or two. You can see that accordingly. Any chance contact to admin because one first day I entered wrong email by mistake. I already contacted, but no response. Sarang, that I cannot sort out that problem of yours. The team is only gonna sort out that problem, and you can do it with the help. Can I get WhatsApp group link of an Nmap? I don't know you are talking about. I get this info from ChatGPT. Guys, ChatGPT gives you a lot of information, you know. Let me tell you one thing. If you are talking about IR, it's just not normally usable. If we are practicing in ethical manner, it is not usable. So you can just discuss about it. Please, where is the project and when is it due? Um, I don't know what your name is, but yeah, it's okay. The project will be given to the team, and the team will be head providing you the project, and then when it is due, it will be providing the detail as well. Can Nmap results be accepted as a digital evidence in court? Mm, Not many of the time, but some of the time you can say so. I've just joined. What is the project? I haven't told any project. The team will be telling you about the project. So. Any other doubts, guys? You can just go ahead and be quick with your doubts because earlier we have already lost a little bit of time due to my network connectivity issue. So just go ahead and ask me your doubts as quick as possible so that I can sort out and I can help you with that. And if you wanted to like join me on the LinkedIn, yeah, ChatGPT can hallucinate a lot of time. If you wanted to join me over the LinkedIn, guys, and you wanted to ask some more doubts or something else, you can just post me. You can just ping me over there on the LinkedIn itself. I have shared the LinkedIn profile as well. You can just go over there and just see. Can Nmap NSC scripts be leveraged to extract credentials or hashes during enumeration phases without triggering alerts? This is least possible, first of all, once, but in some of the cases, you can get to know the details of credentials and everything into like a plain text, so that can actually trigger the enumeration phaser and as well as can give you a lot of information. But it is somehow gonna create alerts if they might block you if you are continuously performing some sort of if you're not giving break, you can get to know from there. You can get the notes from the description of the group. I don't know your name, so you can see there. On which platform we get projected on the WhatsApp group only, the community group. Thank you so much for your efforts that help us to grow. You're welcome, Kaushlesh. When and where we got the project. I have already told you guys the project will be given by the team to you in the community group itself. Just have some patience. They'll be sharing it with you. Can a cyber officer legally use Nmap on Tor or dark web exit nodes to trace hidden services? Yeah, they can. They can, Amit. They can do that. Any other doubts, guys? You can just go ahead and ask and just be quick with your doubts. Please, please, ma'am, let this project for this time let not be for that one for last. That was not as the same as we same way we learned. That was absolutely same, John. The that last one was so same. I'm the one creating things, so I know that that was actually similar that we have created. So, any other doubts, guys? Thank you so much, Ambrose. Thank you so much. Any other things, guys, you wanted to ask, or shall we just pop on? Can you post attendance? We have already shared the link for the attendance. You can just go and scroll a little into the comment section. You might be able to see. Doubts, guys, or shall we end the session for today? Just be quick with doubts. Today is the last day of the boot camp, then we won't be able to meet very quickly. If SSS shows a port as an open, but SV can't identify the service, what sequence of non-intrusive follow-ups would you run? Um, SS shows a port as open, but SV can't identify the service. What sequence of non-intrusive follow-ups would you run? That basically happens in very least cases once, because SV will definitely identify the service that it is being used. Or follow-ups, if you wanted to run and if you wanted to, you can just use PN and aggressive scanning, like capital A. Community, I cannot provide the community link over here because I do not have it right now. It was complicated, ma'am. That's why I failed it and can't be able to do it. The projects are meant to be complicated. Ashutosh, you do not have computer. You should buy one as you have to learn everything over to the computer only. You cannot work with the mobile phone for the projects or anything like that. VMware, which VM box? Either you can install VMware or you can install virtual Oracle box. Manohar, what is more help to problem solving in coding, ChatGPT or Perplexity? Black box AI and Perplexity. And ChatGPT is also good, but ChatGPT sometimes give you errors as well, so you have to debug each and everything a lot of times. Any other doubts, guys? Be quick, guys, or else we are gonna end up the class and the session. You can just be quick with your doubts. I'm answering it out side by side. Just be quick. But there are ethical limits of using aggressive script scans. Yeah, there are ethical limits of using aggressive script scans. But if in some case you are not able to get the information, sometimes you have to use. But in that also, you can block, you can bypass the firewalls and stuff like by using the time stamping over to that. You can find the community in the description box below. Daneto, I have already mentioned. You can see that there. VS, Neeraj, I didn't got your question that you are asking. Okay. And for what you are saying, no, John, I didn't got your question. I can't see that as well. Yeah, see you. Nova, see you. There are a lot of doubts, but considering the limited time and that many others also wish to ask the question, I'll let them take the chance first. I'll connect with you through your profile later. That's absolutely fine. Amit, you can just ping me onto my LinkedIn profile. I'll try to sort your problems over there. Yeah, it could be possible that I'll be texting you a little late because I have a lot of work sometimes, so I won't be able to see that. Can you please send me the link of VirtualBox? Yeah, Manohar, absolutely, I can share it with you. Okay, just a second. In the Google form, instructor name I need to keep. So don't you know the name of mine? Left me hanging about project. Yeah, sorry. Danito, you can see that in the community group. I have shared the link. You can go to the WhatsApp community group of the project. You can see the boot camp basically, and you'll be given the project there later on in the stage. Neeraj, you don't know the name. You have attended four boot camp classes of mine, and you don't know the name of the instructor. You just have to mention my name. What's my name? You have to mention that. And Manohar, I have dropped the link for the virtual box. You can just go over there and download the virtual box from this link. Any other doubts, guys? Guys, be quick with the doubts because the time is running up very quickly and be quick with the doubts, guys. Seems like there are no doubts, so I know, ma'am. So if you know my name, then you should put that name only. Yeah. So all right, guys. Seems like you do not have much more doubts for today. Then I will be seeing you in the upcoming sessions. Till the time, have a good care of yourself. Take care of yourself, guys. Till the time, take care. Bye bye, and see you in the upcoming sessions. I'll end the stream now. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a now. What's left in Nmap? Jitu, you can ping me. You can ping me in the LinkedIn profile. I'll help you with that. Have a pleasant evening. Have a pleasant evening, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good day. Have a good day. Nice to know, Vansh, that you like the session. All right. See you in the later stage, guys. Bye bye. Take care.